I'm in the centre of London, and today I'm going to try the Alphabet Challenge. This involves traversing the London Underground, passing through several stations and using the letters to cross off the letters of the alphabet. Can I do it? What route will I take? And how long will it take? Let's find out as I do the London Underground Alphabet Challenge. And I'm starting at Pimlico. So let's go and catch my train and the challenge can begin. Onto the first train. This is the Victoria line. Maybe just one station up to Victoria, and then I change again. Starting at Pimlico, I cross off the letters P, I, M, L, C, and O. And consists of 16 stations from Brixton to Walthamstow Central. It transports over 300 million passengers a year. And I'm only taking it one stop now to Victoria, and I change onto either the Circle or the District lines. So, well underway on this challenge. Now it's time to change trains because we're arriving at Victoria. There's quite a bit of walking to do in between the trains. I think this is going to be the situation on most of the underground connections. So this is where I lose time on this challenge. But hopefully not too much time, because I'm doing quite well so far, I think. The stopwatch has started. The clock started when the doors closed at Pimlico. The clock will stop when the last doors open on my last station. So eastbound, going in the right direction towards the Circle or District lines, eastbound. So I can't catch my second train. The train is just arriving. That is absolutely brilliant.
Mind the gap,
wow. It looks a little full. Let's try and go down the end a little bit, or it might be a bit quieter. Somehow I don't think it will be. Oh, sorry, I just got to hold on to something as I fall over. Oh, sorry. 4 minutes 40 into this challenge, and I'm on the train heading eastbound towards St James. Already past Victoria. That gives me the letters V, T, R and A on this challenge. So just 16 more letters to find as we approach St James, the next stop. There we go, arrived at St James's Park, and this gives me another 4 letters off of the alphabet. Gives me the letters S, J, E and K. Just 12 more letters to find, and 2 more stops on this line, and then we change again onto another line. The time on the challenge is 7 minutes and 3 seconds, and we're now at Westminster. This gives me the letters W and N on this challenge. We're doing well so far. This is quite a good time, I think, but there's still a long way to go and a lot more train connections at other stations. The next one is the Embankment, and then we change again onto the Bakerloo line heading northbound. So don't know how long it's going to take to change platforms and change trains. Hopefully not as long as it did at Victoria. There we go, we're moving now and heading down towards the Embankment. That's the Circle line, the District line. Can't remember which actual train I was on, but it's quite an old line because parts of the line date back to 1863. I think I'm lost now. I've gone the wrong way. You have to go back to the ticket office and then change before you go through the barriers to exit the station. So, going in the right place now. Catch the Bakerloo line northbound. I've just missed one train. The next one's in 3 minutes. Never mind. Had to happen, I suppose. But I was lucky so far to get here in this time. So, just have to wait here a couple of minutes for the next train. But this is Embankment, and this gives me the letter B on this challenge. So just 9 letters remaining, including the Z and the Q. There we go, 5 stations and 17 letters crossed off. So just wait here now. 2 minutes, yeah, 2 minutes for my next train. Onto the train. The time, according to the stopwatch, is 13 minutes and 42 seconds. Now this is the Northern Line train, or the Bakerloo line going northbound, I should say. This will take me just 3 stops up to my next connection at Oxford Circus. The Bakerloo line opened on the 10th of March 1906 and contains 25 stations running from the Elephant and Castle all the way to Harrow and Wealdstone. Here we are at the first station already. This is Charing Cross. And this gives me the letters G and H in this challenge. Just 2 letters on this challenge for this station, with 6 remaining, including the Z, the F, the Q and the X. We'll come across those very shortly, I hope. Well, that was quite good. Quick in and out of that station, Charing Cross. Heading up now to Piccadilly Circus, which is the next station in this challenge. This train is a little bit quieter than the Circle and District lines. Well, that train was busy. But, oh dear, this is a bit tiring, but it's all good fun. I do love these challenges. So, make our way slowly up towards Piccadilly Circus. So there we are, Piccadilly Circus. And this gives me 3 more letters in the challenge, the D, the Y and the U. The time is 16 minutes and 24 seconds. Just 4 letters remaining, including the F, the Q, the X and the Z. So we've got to find those. But next one is Oxford Circus, and that'll give us 2 more letters. So there we go, Oxford Circus. It gives me the X and the F. So just the Q and the Z to find. As we change lines onto the Central line and head eastbound towards the next station. Another long walk to get to the next train. It's trouble about the London Underground. There are just so many tunnels. Some are quite short, and the others are mini expeditions in their own right. There's a lot more people heading down to the Central line, and it is going to be a busy line. Let's just see how busy it is. The challenge is going quite well so far, and the time 20 minutes and 12 seconds. That's not too bad. I don't know if it's a good time or a bad time, but no doubt someone will say in the comments. But I think I'm doing quite well. I like to beat 45 minutes. That would be nice. It'd be a nice time to do. Let's just see what happens as we board the next train. I'm down here on the platform. I've got 3 minutes to wait until the next train. And this will take me to 2 stations actually, to Holborn. Go through Tottenham Court Road and then to Holborn. So I'll just wait for this train to come in now. It's the timing of these trains which will delay me. I've already had 1 3-minute delay and now I've got a second. That does impact on the time. If I have any more, then that's going to add a nice another 9 to 10 minutes onto my journey time. But I've been fairly lucky so far, so I can't complain. So just another minute to go and the train should be here. And then we change again at Holborn. Onto the train. 24 minutes and 40 seconds is the time so far. It's about 6 minutes of delays or thereabouts waiting for trains, but I don't think that's going to affect my time too much. I hope not. So this will take me now to Holborn. It's the first stop, and then Tottenham Court Road. Tottenham Court Road, then Holborn, I should say, but we change again. But this is the Central line. It first opened on the 30th of July 1990 and contains 49 stations, running from West Ruislip all the way up to Epping. Very long line, very popular line. This is a very busy train. We're at Tottenham Court Road and there are no letters to cross off because we are already crossed them off at other stations, so we've still got the Q and the Z to find. So we're gonna try and find those on the line. There we go. Departing Tottenham Court Road, and the next stop is Holborn. Change again now onto the Piccadilly line here at Holborn. And like Tottenham Court Road, there are no lines to cross, no letters of the alphabet to cross off because we've already crossed them off. So gotta throw off the crowds now. Up to the next platform. It's busy here. Another long walk to get to the next platform. Gosh, the exercise is going to do me good. Dear oh dear. I'm slowed down by other people in front. Never mind, never mind. So what I want now is platform 4. That's the one here. good timing. As I arrived on the platform, the train was pulling into the station. So no time wasted there at Holborn. This is the Piccadilly line, which opened on the 15th of December 1906 and contains 53 stations, which run from Cockfosters all the way down to Heathrow. And it's going to take me 2 stops. And I think the first of which is coming up now, and that's Russell Square. There we go, just putting into to Russell Square, and this gives me the queue. 25 letters found, just the Z to go. Now there are many ways to do this challenge. You can do it in the fewest number of stations, the fewest number of lines. Well, I've chosen to start at Pimlico and traverse the inner section of the London Underground. That's the section covered by the Circle line, because I did a similar challenge a couple of years ago when I travelled west to east from Shepherd's Bush to Stratford. And I'll leave a link to that video up next. But so it seems right that I should do another challenge going south to north, and it makes it more of a challenge to get a good time doing it this way. So I don't know what's going to be happening. A little bit further up we've got to change at King's Cross, and that will then probably be another long section of passageways all the way to the Northern line. The next station is King's Cross, and it's all change. Another busy walkway. And lots of people. Oh, this is going to take a few minutes, I think. But we'll check the time when we get down onto the platform. I've got to make sure I get the right train as well, because there are 2 northern lines from here, so I need to make sure I get the right train. The only downside to these long route marches in between stations and platforms is I can't really run, because there's so many other people around of all ages and of all degrees of mobility that it would be inappropriate to run around at a rate of knots. But there we go. Edgware. And 3 minutes to wait on this platform for my Edgware train. That's not good. Another 3 minutes. Time is 37 minutes and 36 seconds. And yeah, I'm not going to make 45 minutes on this challenge. It would be nice to break 45 minutes, but I guess not on this route. Maybe if I'd done it with fewer stations and fewer connections, then that might have been possible, because the letters of King's Cross do appear in, say, other station names, so could have crossed off quite a few if I had used this at the beginning of the challenge. The final destination is Belsize Park. That's the only railway underground station on the London Underground network that contains a Z in the name. So it either has to be the start point or the end point. So I've got another 2 minutes now to wait to my Edgware train.
This is a Northern Line train terminating at Edgware.
Oh, that was a quick 3 minutes on the train, 41 minutes on the clock since leaving Pimlico. So we got 4 stops now here on the Northern Line, which will take me to Belsize Park and the end of this challenge. What will be the final time? We'll find out in a few minutes. This has been good fun. I do enjoy these transport challenges, and I'll try and do a few more as well as I travel around Europe. visiting different countries and seeing different things.
The next station is Euston, Backbridge. Change here for southbound Northern Line service via Charing Cross from platform 2, Victoria Line and National Rail services.
The only downside is a number of people who are sharing the carriages and the platforms and the walkways with me, and also the announcements as well. Not to mention the noise in the carriages as the train is moving. But there we go. So now at Euston Station.
Change here for southbound
Just 3 more to go.
Line service via Charing Cross to Edgware.
Since I left Pimlico. Here we go, slowing down now into Belsize Park.
This station is Belsize Park.
So there we go. The time is 48 minutes and 42 seconds to complete the alphabet challenge. So there we go. This is where I end this video. If you like the challenge and want to see more, hit that subscribe button and follow my journey, because there are other London Underground transport challenges and other ones on my channel from various destinations.